Hold on. Let me get myself together. Usher. Cheers. Did everybody take their sip? You have to subscribe. You didn't have your drink.
She not talking to me like.
If you're new here, everyone knows if you didn't take a family sip, you have to subscribe. Tell them the rule. If you didn't have your water ready, you gotta subscribe. I'm sorry. We're not going back and forth. Hi, my name is Ania and welcome to the channel. If you didn't have your water ready for the first sip, don't worry. We'll do a secondary sip. Go ahead, get your water, come back. While the other people are going to get their water, returning customers, come here.
Hey. Yeah.
We got new subscribers in the building. I don't know, should I embarrass them? I just want to put the new subscribers like profile up and be like, thank you so much. Like, it's really that deep for real. Thank you for being a loyal customer. This is not just a parasocial relationship. We're business partners, okay? You get a say in the content. Matter of fact, if you've been waiting on another cupcake reaction, as soon as the Baddies season is done, I'm on it. I promise you. I have not forgotten my roots. There will be cupcake song reactions right after this. And then if there's another show coming out, if there's another season of something you want me to review, let me know. If you missed first family sip, here we go. These are the rules. We're sipping together. It should be water because I know you haven't drank any water today. Here we go. And no, you don't get a cheers.
Let's go.
Episode 13 starts off with a bang. Last episode we left off at the beginning of a fight between Smiley and Mariah Lynn's sister, Victoria. First of all, I'm just confused on how this was all able to go down because security was there. And not only was security there, but security set up the rounds. They literally stopped them and reset them each time for each round. First round, inconclusive. Security was in the middle and they were kind of like trying to hit each other and no one was connecting. Maybe there was like some hair pulling. Security got them pulled apart. Second round, I'm telling you right now, goes to Smiley. There was like 4 or 5 good hits. When security let Victoria run up, Smiley just went pop, like straight to the face, straight to the forehead. Second round, Smiley got that. Third round, I think the general consensus is that Victoria won. I couldn't really tell. The only thing I could really see from the angle was that like Victoria seemed like she was like on top and had Smiley's hair, I think. So I think third round goes to Victoria, which makes it a tie by my count. Out of the 3 rounds that were shown, 1 went to Smiley, 1 went to Victoria. And the whole time, Mariah Lynn was acting like she was her sister's coach. This is a UFC fight. Like, are we joking here? Is this a joke? We got Coach Mariah Lynn. We got slick back Smiley in one corner, the vicious Victoria in the other corner. This is a whole setup. And here's one thing. The guarding shit, one thing they not gonna do is guard. So there's 3 rounds of fights. I think it ends in a tie. Mariah Lynn says,
I'm glad my sister got her moment and she got her shine on.
if you're saying your sister's big one was going 3 rounds and winning 1 of them, what are the standards here? On another note, the fact that Smiley was so willing to fight Mariah Lynn's sister goes back to what Sukihana and Friend was saying. Why are you fighting these small women? These small, miniature, anemic...
Whoa.
Like, they look cold. That's not meant to be offensive. Does that mean? I can take that out if that's rude. I just mean that these women look like they have low iron counts. That's all I'm saying. Why are you so ready to fight them? The energy of preparing for a fight just doesn't give you are recovering. And I could be wrong. Maybe she's like, okay, well, it's obvious that I'm gonna have to fight anyway, so I just need to buckle down and let it go. No one's gonna give me any sort of special treatment just because, you know, I experienced this, so I need to be prepared. Maybe that's what it's giving for her. Maybe that's why she's like, we'll just enter savage mode, okay? That's none of my business. It was just an observation. Oh, and everyone was all like, oh, Smiley's not even dressed up. Smiley's not even dressed up. Look at Mariah Lynn's sister. She's wearing all black hair and a bun, no makeup. How was she even allowed in the club?
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
It's giving setup. At the end of the fight, Victoria's there, and she starts to dance.
Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus.
And Smiley just walks off, and I'm like, why you mad? Isn't that why you dressed like that? Weren't you ready to fight? I'm confused, but I guess Smiley's upset that she fought when she was dressed for a fight. They continue to party as usual. No one gets kicked out, I guess, is what it seems like. Next day, we're at House B. They're talking about their opinions on Smiley.
Oh my God. I'm tired of talking to Smiley.
I'm just
I like Smiley
she
too,
really
but we don't know who Smiley really is.
She tipped the scale for me yesterday. Like, I'm just over it. Like,
Camila and Anamac are over Smiley. This guy's just vibing. She likes everybody. Definitely Aquarius. Yes, I'm that type of person to equate things to signs. If you didn't know, now you do. Anamac's talking about how she doesn't want to, you know, be mean to Smiley, but she's like, you have to be mean to Smiley to get Smiley to listen. And Sky's like, that's actually mental abuse.
I don't really want to violate Smiley. It's just, if you don't violate her, she don't listen. When you nice,
Sounds like abuse. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
not
over
like
there.
If you pay attention to Baddies, if there's like a split amongst the girls, they always try to put someone in the head of the house role. In last season, I think it was last season, J-Lo was that for the other house.
Y'all been talking shit. We've been talking shit. So we not even finna do shit. I have. We not even finna do nothing fake.
And this season it's Sky, and I think it's a good choice.
I gotta use the bathroom. That shit running through me.
Next scene is Rolly and E.T. talking. E.T.'s talking about her experience with the man that hit her in the head on the account of Biggie.
The guy, he came from behind me. He was like, yeah, big boom, and hit me in the back of my head. And I'm like, I grabbed it. I'm like, hey, you hit me. Then turn around and say, big biggie, big biggie.
Come on, you're dragging it, bro. Is she not dragging it? He bumped her, bro. Look at the footage.
My head, like what's really my head? Like what's really?
E.T. is basically exaggerating this story to get everyone on her side so that everyone believes that Biggie planted this man to nudge her head. If the woman was assaulted, justice for Scarface. But looking at this footage, she's fine. Yeah, he was talking shit. You do that every day. Like, what? And all I can think about is like, is this not the same energy that you and Rolly gave T? I have no sympathy for E.T. And here go Biggie's dumb doofus self believing her, or whether she believes her or not, she's gonna stand beside her because that's her girl.
If anything else happens, I'm hitting somebody in the face with it.
And then E.T. gets to talking about how, you know, I'm a Virgo, I'll hunt you down.
Sometimes I'm quiet, be careful though, because I be deadly, bitch.
That's that Virgo.
Yeah, I'll be ready. I'll be like,
That's that.
You sound corny. And this is coming from a person who likes to talk about signs and thinks that zodiacs are at least a little relevant.
yeah, I'm park you down. Since security leave, I'm coming, bitch.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
You sound dumb. Quit talking. Rolly plans to write actual eviction letters.
I'm serving motherfucking Biggie eviction notice and Smiley.
This is ridiculous. Like, you can't be serious right now. I think I've heard someone say this exact same thing when I was in 6th grade. At your big age, this is what you're doing? That was your big plan? That was your big idea?
The hoes gon' buzz dicks.
They leave to go smoke. Rolly puts on some raggedy wig. Was that Biggie's wig? Where'd you get that wig hat from? Next shot is Sky talking to Natalie on the phone, where we see Natalie's new look.
Oh, damn.
Not the bangs. The bangs. Oh, 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 oh.
I don't like the look. It's a serve in a way, but it accentuates her chin. This is not Natalie hater rhetoric here. This is science, okay? The bang makes her face smaller, right? Because it covers the forehead. Like, she doesn't have a big forehead. So it covers the forehead, and then it accentuates the chin, like it elongates the chin. There's nothing to offset the balance of the chin and above the eyebrows. So now it just looks like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad look. It's just not a good look on her for the stature of her chin. That's all I'm saying. But of course, Sky hypes her up.
Back the camera. That's how she looks. Oh, yeah.
Please, Sky, look me in my face. Drop the skin routine. Come on. Drop the skin routine. It looks like she doesn't have on any makeup. Like, she maybe could. The skin, beautiful. I'm trying to look like Sky when I'm 40, minus the BBL. I won't speak too much on it.
So I'm talking to Natalie about what's happening, and we need a house meeting amongst us as a group.
You know what that means. There's gonna be a fight or someone's getting jumped. Let's find out. The next scene is Natalie and them at Natalie's house. There's like a shot of E.T. I know I've said it before about how she's not easy on the eyes. I think that the attractiveness of someone has a lot to do with their personality. Like, I thoroughly believe that if I enjoyed E.T.'s personality, I would think that she was adorable in a sort of like pit bull sort of way. But the fact that she is just so irritating, I think she looks like a toad. Like, I think she has the face of a toad. But I'm sure that's my dislike of her, or at least how they're editing her to come off as, changing my perspective. They're talking about how, oh yeah, Mariah Lynn, your sister was there, and she's like,
My sister was there.
She was.
And she bought them hands
She
last
was
night.
there.
What the hell?
Why did motherfucking, what's her name, Smiley, when she seen your sister, she was just like,
Mariah Lynn, she just makes the worst jokes.
I saw the ghost of Christmas motherfucking Baddies.
She also just has very corny energy to me. I do think it is cute how she's just sort of like obsessed with her sister.
So I'm not only glowing, but I'm gloating today because I just love seeing my sister win.
She loves her little sister. Like, that's her little sister. She's gonna ride for her. And I think that's cute. I think that's adorable. I like that about Mariah Lynn. That's one thing I do like about her. Mariah Lynn confirms that Smiley's not getting her chain back.
Since Smiley's not getting her chain back, I think it's only right that I gift it to my sister.
Rolly ends up spilling the tea about how Smiley is threatening everybody.
I'm having her followed, I'm having her family followed, and all of the shit. I'm like, girl,
Bitch, you
bitch,
got
shut
me
the
fucked
fuck up all the threats. Why are you threatening everybody? Talking about, oh, my sprinter good, my sprinter good. Your sprinter good. What does that mean, bitch? Oh, she better watch out. She better duck when she going out, because all my people is right.
Keep in mind, it's coming from Rolly, who hangs out with E.T., who, in my opinion, is known for exaggerating things and being a hypocrite. So I would have taken that with a grain of salt, but Mariah Lynn doesn't play about a family.
And anybody who really knows me knows that I do not play about my family.
E.T. mentions that she wants to confront Biggie.
You know, I gotta address Biggie.
Girl, about what? Getting nudged gently? You want to confront Biggie about being caressed by somebody's elbow?
He hit me in the back of my head.
Am I tripping? Like, am I wrong? This is also where Rolly puts her master plan, her master 5th grade level plan into motion. And of course, Natalie is egging it on.
Rolly has this whole game plan that it's time to start writing eviction notices, and Biggie and Smiley are gonna be the first ones to get an eviction notice. And I'm just like, oh shit, this gonna be crazy, because you already know, an eviction notice, bitch, it's up.
No one wants to say, hey, I think you're a bit too old to be writing pretend letters to people.
The hoes gon' love this.
Friend is there too. I like Friend. Her looks are always giving. She's always saying something funny.
He was gonna pop her upside her head.
And she's always sending on business. I like Friend. I just wanted to point out that I know my hair looks a little rough. I'm washing it tonight, so if you were gonna say anything about it, don't. So anyways, they cut to House B.
We are a family, like a giant tree.
House B is vibing. Look at the vibes.
Branching up towards the sky. Let's go. We are a family.
Look at the vibes. Like, come on. Look at the comparison. Natalie and them, they're just relishing in violence and negativity.
I got smoke, and I'm being cute about it right now, but y'all know I'm finna be on demon time.
And then House B.
Let me tell y'all a scary story since we're in the camp yard. Once upon a time,
Everybody gotta finish this story. She gonna leave off.
So cute. I don't know if they used that same clip of Sky that they used earlier in the episode, but let me tell you something about Sky. She gonna take in nature.
Sitting with the girls in the back, and we're just taking in nature. Sitting with the girls in the back, and we're just taking in nature. So
they're gathered, waiting for the House of Heathens to come through to have their meeting. Everyone is preparing for it to go down. They already know.
Every time it's a sit down, it's a smackdown.
Not in the Mariah, but House B. And friend exposes Zeus Network.
Bitch, I'm praying that they cook. They got some food. Because I'm tired of Natalie giving us chips, Casamigos, and Hennessy.
I'm surprised they left that in. They are living on liquor and crackers. Chip and dip.
Oh, that's liquor. That's liquor.
And that is like every reality TV show that they're trying to make interesting. They generally don't allow the cast to eat much or don't give them much of a food budget, or they give them like these very small portions of food, but they give them an abundance of alcohol so the energy gets moving. Natalie, you in charge. If you don't get these people some subs, y'all can't afford no Subway, no Bob Evans, nothing. You talking about you make millions of dollars a year?
I'm a real life $20 million a year. $20 million a year.
Feed the cast. No wonder they're so angry all the time. These women are hungry. They're starving. They're ravenous. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Natalie Chinchuck Nunn. They make their way to the back. Everyone's hugging. They're greeting each other like everybody's on good terms. Not Mariah Lynn, though. Mariah Lynn's on a mission. Mariah Lynn is there to defend her family. So what does she do? She attacks Smiley. And the whole time she's attacking Smiley, Smiley is just like, what is going on? Stop. Stop. And as determined as Mariah Lynn was, I just know Smiley did not feel those hits. The energy that it gave was that Smiley was like trying to get an annoying dog off her. Get your fucking dog, bitch! But when I tell you Mariah Lynn went crazy, she went off. Look at her face. Now this is the face of an upset woman. Mariah Lynn's family is not to be touched.
Time and turn up, bro.
My family!
I might even be in trouble for mentioning Victoria's name. And this is what people are talking about where they say Smiley's doing it to herself. And let's say Smiley had Mariah Lynn's family's car followed and all of that. Smiley, why are you telling people?
Just when you think everything's all right, Smiley gonna make a post on Instagram or go and run her fucking mouth. This bitch don't try to make nothing better. She just keep on going.
Not a good look. If you're gonna be, you know, the sneaky gangster from Miami, you know, who got connections and have the people followed, why are you bragging about that? That's how you know she was lying, because you don't tell people. If you have real intent, not saying I know anything about this, I'm not a criminal, but I've watched enough criminal documentaries and stuff like that.
Gangsters move in silence. Where can I get my silence? Man, this is some bull silence. Oh, you just don't keep on saying silence.
If it's your actual intention, you're not telling anybody. You're just gonna do it and see what happens. I get what people mean about Smiley. It's hard to defend her, but I've been saying Smiley, not to be trusted. I'm not saying that as a human she doesn't deserve respect or kindness or whatever, but trust. If you want a peaceful life, not only do you stay away from Smiley, you stay away from anyone that says they're from Miami. Miami equals Miami. No. Miami equals Miami finna take advantage of you.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Smiley scurries away. Next up is E.T. and Biggie.
So, Biggie, why the fuck you have somebody at the club holler at me?
Someone hollered at you?
Yeah, the nigga outside hit me in my head.
How does no one see that E.T. just wants attention? That's what it's looking like from editing. E.T. just wants attention and she wants screen time. She said Biggie wants screen time earlier when she was talking to Rolly.
Biggie just want a camera time and all that.
She knows what that looks like because she wants screen time. So E.T.'s recapping what happened, and then she adds to the story.
Who you playing with? This man literally said, you know who I am. Biggie stumped me.
No, you're lying, you're lying. Stop the cap, take the hat off. Before, she said the man was repping Biggie.
He hit me in my head.
Hit you in your head?
Wow, she hit you in your head? He talking about Biggie.
Hit you in your head?
But now it's Biggie sent me. That's weird. That's suspicious. Those stiff wigs, they're doing something up here. You must let them go. Too much wig glue. It must be seeping down into your scalp. And let's say Biggie had sent this man to tickle the back of your neck. If he was paid, or if he was on her payroll and he was sent to do that, why would he say that? Why would he expose that? It's just not making sense. And the fact that anybody is believing this just means they just want Biggie off the show, which I mean, understandable, but like, just sit her down and say, hey, we want you to leave. Suki Hana comes in the middle of them arguing. Suki does not care about what is going on. Suki is gonna greet everyone and get her hugs in. Honestly, a vibe. I liked how she entered. Some people might say, oh, she should have read the room. It's fine. At Zeus Network Entertainment Inc. Incorporated, someone always gonna be fighting or arguing or yelling. So Biggie says hi Suki without missing a beat and goes back to arguing.
Hi Suki, you probably see me argue with other people. I don't sit there and attack people or act like that. It takes a lot to get me angry. But I didn't do anything towards you, so you having all this heavy energy towards me doesn't make any sense. And I'm trying to tell you. But that had nothing to do with me, that's what I'm saying here. But I wasn't there. You wasn't there. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. You was there.
And then of course she got Rolly backing her up.
Nigga hit her and said, you know what it is, bitch. Big Biggie.
She really has these people thinking that she was attacked. I'm telling you, this man gave her a pat on the forehead. And granted, whether it was an accident or not, you know, he shouldn't have been aggressive. He shouldn't have been violent. He should have been doing all this. But that is Baddies fan culture. Rolly got on the screen talking about, oh, no one else has been attacked or whatever she said.
None of our fans ever attacked us because of the hatred of somebody else.
You lie! You lie!
Girl, people have had things thrown at them on stage. Krishan got something thrown at her while she was pregnant. The Baddies fans are no strangers to violence. What are we talking about? Rolly ends up giving her eviction letter in the middle of them arguing, and Rolly's really trying to convince her to read a 6th grade coded letter while she's fighting for her life. Leave her alone.
Just read your letter.
All right, but what I'm saying is,
read your letter.
And when Rolly can't convince Biggie to read her letter, she goes and finds Smiley. She's like, yeah, the girl.
Our house and all other girls wrote a letter for you.
I get a paper from Rolly. I'm thinking it's like a regular note, whatever. It says, oh, I'm evicted. Like, it's giving like middle school bully at this point.
You gotta go. Like, today.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Smiley's like, you can't kick me out, bro. I want Rolly to go on live and tell us that this was not her idea. Production forced her to do it, and they said that they wouldn't pay her unless she incited this drama. This is beyond low. E.T. and Biggie are still arguing. One thing about Biggie, she gonna argue back and forth. She talks a lot. Don't get Biggie started talking because she's not gonna shut up. So now everyone's conspiring, asking E.T., oh, was he light-skinned?
He light-skinned? Yes, he was light-skinned. He was light-skinned? Mm-hmm. He was light-skinned? Yeah.
Because he's light-skinned, that's the evidence, Your Honor. And now, of course, you got Suki Hana and Friend involved, and you know when Suki Hana's there, she's the mediator.
You know her now, because she pushed you.
She pushed me.
You know her, because if somebody pushed me,
she pushed me.
I know them now. You know her. The thing is, you doing too much explaining. I don't give a fuck what you say to them. Yeah. She feel like you had something to do with it.
I am confused about why she's the assigned mediator. And I'm looking like, Natalie, ain't this your job? You don't care about what's going on here? But she gets in there, she's like, Biggie, you're doing too much talking. And I'm like, well, what is she supposed to do? Fight? Just because E.T. want to fight? This is all speculation. But again, not gonna lie, Biggie, you were one of the first people to say, if you're not going to defend yourself, get off the show. Granted, not everybody want to fight all the time, but if that's what she wants to do because she's mad that the back of her ear got tickled, square up. Suki Hana being involved then turns into everyone telling Biggie to let it go.
Stop explaining, let it go.
But what is it? I didn't send her.
You're not even talking about it no more. Biggie, she's not talking
You want me to
about it.
have a fake beef with her?
She's not talking about it no more.
You want me to have a fake beef with her?
No, she don't want to beef with you at all. She said let it go, let it go.
Why is Biggie letting it go? They're all saying she's not talking about it anymore. E.T.'s let it go. She's not talking about it. You're doing too much talking. Do you know how much talking I would be doing? If someone accused me and now I got bed bug rolling in my face talking about, yeah, you need to get off the show. You need to leave. I'm defending myself until everyone shuts up. I'm pulling out notes. I'm pulling out alibis. I'm saying if this was me, then I need you to explain to me why you have no bruise on the back of your head. I need an expose on why I'm being considered guilty. So then they start treating this like the bad girls club. They took it back. They start packing Biggie's stuff. And that's when I would have lost it, bro. Biggie's still down there talking. Friend is like, go get your stuff. They're touching your stuff. And Biggie's still talking, like still yapping. Friend is like, come on, like, let's go. Let's get your stuff. Biggie at this point, she's going upstairs. She's talking about legally this, legally that.
She's getting legally touch my stuff.
You still sitting there talking about legally.
But she's getting legally touch my stuff.
You think Zeus cares about legally this, legally that? Not gonna lie, Biggie, you sound dumb right now. Biggie finally gets upstairs and finds E.T. like trying to throw her stuff. She tries to grab her stuff from E.T. E.T. is not letting it go. I would have called the authorities. I'm calling the police. I'm filming everything and I'm calling the authorities. Biggie's steady talking about contract this, contract that. These people do not care about a contract. Get that through your head. You're mental right now, bro. You're actually bugging. If you don't get to throwing some goddamn fists with this woman, it was actually making me mad. Biggie over here talking about, let me tell you something, let me tell you something. Start curb stomping people. What are you talking about? Lawyers this, contract that. Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, I regretfully inform you, business was not stood on that night.
I'm sad.
And that's it. That's where we leave off. I'm upset for Biggie. Hopefully next episode, it's cleared up that Biggie did not get punked. Nothing else to say. Comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments down below. What did you think about the Smiley Mariah Lynn sister beef? Who would you have given the rounds to? Did you think the bangs looked good on Natalie? Actually, that's non-debatable. It's an actual fact that that was not a good look for her. Do you think Rolly ate with her eviction notices? I want thoughts. I read the comments. I check my comments. My comments are checked. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you. You're the best. All my returning customers, you already know we're here. We're here. Whether you subscribe or not, something you have to do is make the heart. Yep. Bring it a little closer. Yep. There you go. Left-handed people. Yep. Annyeong. Was that Korean for bye? Annyeong. Not gonna lie, Rolly and Biggie might have been a cute couple. Their couple name could have been Roliggy or Bigoli or something.